Hello, my friends. I gotta do a share today with some of the spirit painting and some of the techniques that I was talking about earlier. I've been studying petroglyphs for several years now, and I was also looking at it as an art and something that I do along with my wreath making. I make wreaths, and it's an ancient art, so I like to do that, and I also like to study petroglyphs and decode petroglyphs. My ability to decode petroglyphs is probably pretty good. I've been looking into it for some time now, and so talking about the spirit painting techniques, what is done in spirit painting is that in fire writing and fire painting and stuff that is of an ancient style and technique is seen among the Aboriginals of Australia. It's also seen with some of the natives and the oldest peoples of the Americas, the Cherokee and the Apache. In paint like war paint and spirit paint and different types of paint, that what they do, they take different types of gemstones, and they grind them down into a powder form, and they use the ochre, whether it is something like a lapis or some other different type of stone, and they mix it with oil. And another thing that is done in this style of painting is it's mixed with water, liquid, or oil liquid, and so you can make oil or water-based, basically gemstone paints, and different types of paints that you make to make this type of art, and it brings a different type of spirit into what you're doing. And all the greatest artists use these techniques, painters and other types of artists. So I have some of that I have done, and for this share today, we'll be sharing to the invocation of the Tetragrammaton. So we're actually invoking the Spirit God, the Great Spirit, and it's an honor to be able to do this. One reason is because I don't see myself as a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a Messiah. I don't see myself as a Messiah. I'm not God. I'm just a human being that likes art and studies and decodes petroglyphs. So, getting that out of the way, what you have here is a share of what traditionally started as gospel. Came from the word God spell, and when you're spelling something, it is a certain symbol that you draw in order to invoke a certain type of spirit. And the Native Americans know this is the Great Spirit. In the Middle East, there are the different names to be invoked, and so that's what I'm going to go into here. I have 4 spellings. At the top will be the petroglyphs for the Old Negev spelling, the Old Negev Hebrew. Below that is the Arabic rendering of it, and below that it will be the modern day Hebrew rendering of it. Below that will be the English name of it, and then below that again will be the actual word for word English translation of what it means to invoke the Great Spirit, the Spirit God. So I'll show you the picture. The picture's here. This is the drawing out of it. You can't really tell that there's any type of spirit paint into this page, but there is. It has been lightly painted onto the top of the page, and so it is something that I will share the process in the future with, so that you can see how it's done. It only takes probably about maybe 5-10 minutes to do. At the top of the page here is the Old Negev invocation of the Tetragrammaton. Below that is the Arabic writing. So this is for Arabs. You would know how to pronounce this because surely this is your language. And below that was modern day Hebrew. And here's the English letter equivalent, and at the very bottom we have the translation. So what this is saying is, arise, I am that I am, arise as holy fire. I will be going through the Old Negev pronunciation of the name, and I will explain it to you like this. In Old Negev, there are symbols. Each letter has foundational meanings. It has 5 meanings, and then it can go up and mean as many as 100 or 1,000 different definitions. Each sound, each symbol has its own sound and is therefore pronounced as a syllable in different words. That each symbol is stressed and pronounced out. So here we have 9 symbols in the invocation of the Tetragrammaton. Moses, to start with the Tetragrammaton, to tell this as fast as possible and simple, is that Moses was told, when Moses asked all means God, just like in our English word where all means everything, omnipresence. God is all. God is omnipresent, being, creator. And so this God, all, told Moses, when Moses asked, who should I tell who should I tell Pharaoh sent me? God, all told Moses, I am that I am. And so that is what we'll be talking about here in this page. Right here, this word here is law, and it means to arise. This word or symbol is actually a word, and so law is arise. Okay. Then we have Yah. Yah is a symbol. Why? It means creator, or actually just statement of being is I. And right here is the symbol for H. It means Ha. And so it means to reveal something, to be revelation. God, therefore, is the creator and the revealer at the same time. Yah means I am. And so that is what these 3 letters mean. This letter here, the sword-looking symbol, is a Z. And it stands for many things: active force, sword, word. Those are some of its root meanings, and force would also be another definition for it. It's a Z, and so Zah is this symbol. Then we have Yah again, Ha, Law. This circle is a V or a W depending upon the dialect, and so Va is how it's pronounced, Va. This is the fire symbol, and looks like an sort of like an S, sort of. You can see that, and it's a wavy looking symbol. It's a pretty neat symbol, and it is Shah is the name of the is how you pronounce the symbol. So Shah is how you pronounce the symbol. Now we'll go from right to left. Invoking the Great Spirit is again La Yaha, Za Yaha, La Vasha. And so what that means is, arise, I am that I am, arise as holy fire. And so it's not as complicated as a lot of people like to think of it. It's very simple. So simple that kindergartners can understand this, children can understand this. And there again, to clear up some of it, the teaching among some people that God's name is too holy to pronounce. If we would wait our whole life to be perfect to pronounce God's name, then we would all surely die and not be perfect and miss out on the chance to keep God's commandment of making God's name famous throughout the whole earth. God's commandment was to make God's name famous and to speak it. It means I am that I am. It also means the omnipresent creator, the revealer, whose word is just that, and God is God, all is God. I'm glad to be able to share this with you today. Just wanted to tell you that it took me some time to be able to even send this this video transmission because I don't really understand the technology sometimes, and so I'm slow with the computer. I'd like to thank everyone out there. Tell you that this is a rare video, a rare type of share, and I hope that you get some benefit from this. I'm going to end the video there and just tell you that I'll try to pick back up on this again sometime in the next couple of days. Thanks again, my friend. As all bless. Zaza the way. Za means that the word, and Zazatal means the word with God. When using the name, even for Messiah, Yahshua, Yahah means eye of holy fire, in the likeness of I am, and so that's who the Messiah is. We use that name, and we try to tell people how to do that. So that's the share for today. Appreciate the subscribers, and we'll talk to you again sometime soon.